And there is the noise again, and all 4 stands are open today, and that sounds like a small thing, but it doesn't often happen here at Parker Scarlets, as both these sides go for a first European final. Just a moment of doubt there as to who was going to take that, and then Glasgow. And they're 10 metres further back now. Dupria stoops to play scrum half for a moment, and Xander Fagerson, that's good muscle from the tight head. Scarlet's down a man as well. Stain skirting his way around the stricken player and the physio, and here goes Stafford McDowell. McDowell all the way to the line. What a start for Glasgow. The strength of the young centre.
Keep the ball in hand. They want the possession to be quick. They just fight to get their footwork and defend. There's Stafford McDowell breaking through, keeping the ball alive. A dummy over the top, but that's after 3 minutes of attack. Brilliant start from Glasgow. And I say there's 1 or 2 needing treatment as well. It's a bruise in opening encounter, but a brilliant start from Glasgow.
Jon Nicholas and Gareth Davis to Sam Lousy. All slows down, but penalty advantage now to the Scarlets. Things are turning around, and they'll come back for that penalty now as McNichol is stripped. Points on the board, the right decision from the Scarlets, get something up there.
Just a little bit scrappy in their exits. They get out of their half. Scarlets are really enjoying some good territory at the moment. Glasgow just need to get a strategy to get out of their half.
Dupria is still the go-to man at the line-out, and Darge, and then Vailanu. But penalty to Scarlets, so Vailanu was offside. Pretty much the same as the last one from a similar position as well. So Glasgow's lead is down to 1. JP Dupria not rolling away. The try not quite there for Morgan Jones. Still the advantage to the Scarlets. It's all going the way of the home side at the moment. Moved right, try surely. Out wide it goes. A walk-in now for Evans. Steph Evans is over. The Scarlets in front.
But he brings such good handling ability. There he is, 15, he just bounces right. Sam Lousy again. That's what he brings, brilliant handling ability. Steph Evans just holds his width out wide when the Glasgow defence was so narrow, so concerned about that pick and go.
Ball is there, and Davis feels the hit of Fagerson. Lousy advantage though to the Scarlets for a hand on the ground by Glasgow, so despite the loose ball, they'll have that penalty, a chance at the very least for 3 more points.
If he kicks it before the 40, then the kickoff will be taken.
Yeah, and now I shall go. Sends it through, extends the Scarlets lead, and again that turnaround, that prize in the final of the European Challenge Cup up for grabs, and at the moment it's Scarlets in control. Not a massive lead, but how they have turned things around here, a 7-point difference. It's hard work as Jamie Batty, the loose head, dips into the challenge. We heard no more of that check from the TMO. JP Dupria is through, and does he have the offload? He does. Cummings is there, and Horn for the line. Can he get it down? He can now try. Well, laboured finish. Good defensive effort at the end, but the work was done by JP Dupria. So the try is fine, but they're coming way back, because remember that Eric goes down, the TMO stepped in and said check, advantage. So, but Mathieu Reynal couldn't hear it at the time. Oh. Okay. All right, so it's Wainwright on Darge.
Yeah, so the right shoulder of Wainwright does look like it could be some head contact. I mean, I did not see that live at all. That's not going to be the angle. The previous angle was much better.
That was the one we heard. We heard a slap, didn't we?
Ah, you're right, yeah.
So the crucial thing is, we'll look at this. The try was scored with an advantage, but is there worse news for the Scarlets here?
He's not bend enough, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's upright.
My question is, he's not bend enough, right?
He's not bend enough.
He's not bend enough, but he used the arm in the real step inside. So
Yes.
I will go for penalty kick and yellow card against 18
Advantage and try.
Advantage, try, penalty kick and yellow card, right?
Yes.
Player falling down, no yellow card. So it's just going to be a penalty advantage to the Scarlets. Carried on now by Steph Evans. Glasgow try and hold him up, but Scarlets have that penalty advantage. They'll come back, and the crowd is going to give voice to its disapproval in a moment. They give it a bit of a lean, but through it goes again from Sam Costello. A smile his job done.
4 of those tries were from a driving maul against the Dragons. The other one was from halfway, actually.
That's right, a sprint Allendale and taken down by Cummings. So looking for the maul now. You see the backs coming in, Stafford McDowell and Kyle Steyn, and here comes the maul moving from Glasgow again towards that line, over the line try, and who else but the try machine? Johnny Matthews gets over. Matthew Reynal happy.
See Scarlets go up, and they have gone up all this game. If it calls an overthrow, you get a turnover, it's great. If you don't win it, then obviously you've got a couple of players who aren't there to hit that maul initially, and they know this is coming. Glasgow scored 15 maul tries in their last 9 games. The only caveat is 5 of those was in 1 match, but they do average consistently over 1 a game.
Look at the drive from the number 8, and Horn moves it on, carried by Matt Fagerson now. Glasgow with this gift from the line out, and Johnny Matthews into the challenge of Dan Davis. Still they come, Glasgow up to the line. Not quite there, but Horn gives it to Darge, and Cummings on his shoulder over. Try again to Glasgow. They're seizing control of this semi-final.
And that's just power, close line, win the turn over the line. Look at the leg drive that time. That's Matt Fagerson. And as the ball recycles, Rory Darge gets it. The latch from Scott Cummings.
Well, Johnny Matthews, I'm sure, is looking for a second try here and a 5th for Glasgow. When you look at the try count, it's pretty emphatic, 4-1. Taken down, but no, it's all move off the back, and Stafford McDowell started and he finished. The 1st and the 5th try for Stafford McDowell for Glasgow.
And there's so many variations to this line out. Stafford McDowell's at the front of it with Ali Price. We saw that before, it was a drive. This time they peel right round the tail, take it back inside. Just clever, showing the same picture initially and then changing it, keeping the defence guessing. Well finished by McDowell.
And there it is, and the Scarlets players gather in a huddle. No final for them, and so many of them will be leaving or moving on or hoping for things in the new season, the season to come. But Glasgow's season still very much going on 2 fronts. They're through to their first European final for any Scottish side, and not to be thoughts of what might have been for the Scarlets. But again, comprehensively outplayed in that second half.